lọ ní ọjọ́ mi.
Welding and fabrication was not really my idea, though I've always loved it. When I was in Yaba Tech, when I went to do my student industrial work experience scheme, I worked in one welding firm at Apapa. But then I was not really into the practical aspect. I was just always around them. I was looking at the things they were doing. But after that, it was during COVID period. I was just in search of any kind of job when my brother gave me the idea that I can learn welding and fabrication, since it's even related to what I'm studying in school. And at first I did not really buy the idea, but when I saw that there was really nothing I was doing as at that time, so I just I agreed, and I went to one welding firm around my place to start learning welding. When I started learning welding, I used to have a lot of bruises, from machine cuts to burns from the grinding machine, because I did not take safety paramount to that time. There was one time I had arc eye that it affected me for 3 days. I could not see. So that period, anytime I'm going to work, I usually wear shades because of the sun, because I will have to cross the road. So when I wear shade, it reduces the reflection of the sun into my eyes. So that time I was not conscious of I would look directly into welding, and it affected me. For 3 days I could not see well. I even had swollen eyes. So that arc eye is something that is very, very disturbing. It's something that you should not joke with. It was not something I took seriously, because this was the first time I was learning welding, so I did not see it as a big deal then. But as time went on, when things started happening to me, cuts, burns and stuffs, I read about it, and it's something that I was even taught in school. We did a course on safety in school, so it's something that as somebody that is learned, I had to bring it to life. Another challenge is when I started learning welding and fabrication. Some of the people I work with then, my co-workers, they were not really vibing, and they were not really happy with it. There are sometimes I'll get home and I'll tell myself I want to quit, because it was not like the work was giving me problem. To be honest, the work was always giving me joy, but it was the people who I was working with, like my co-workers, they were giving me issues, because at the end of the day, I'm a girl. So there are sometimes I'll just get home and I'll just tell myself, I want to quit this job, I want to stop, because of the problems I was getting from them. But one day I just told myself that, why is it only me? Why am I the only one that are giving problem? Why should it be me? So one day I just told myself that it was not going to happen again. And anytime they were trying to maybe raise their voices, or they were trying to make me feel less of a human, I usually tell them straight to their faces that regardless of whatever they do to me here, I am never going to leave this work. And it was something that reduced as time went on, and we later became very, very friendly, because I stood my ground. Well, my parents are not somebody that will tell you not to do what you want to do. They are always very supporting. So myself and my dad, we went to the place together to register me where I work. So it's something that it gives them joy a lot when they find out that their son or their daughter is doing something different from others, provided it is legal. So they are in support of it 100%. A few challenges I've faced is there are sometimes that you inhale the fumes and gases from the welding, which can irritate the lungs at times, and it can cause some kind of drowsiness, or you just being tired. Then we also have some challenges like the arc eye, which I used to face before, looking directly into the welding, but it has reduced now because I use my welding shield. I see myself being a welding supervisor or a welding inspector to foresee that welding are safe, and they are strong for their production. I even see myself owning a firm in years to come, owning a firm and teaching young people how to weld, fabrication process, and how to stand your ground in whatever field you find yourself.